Have you ever looked at your life and felt like something was missing? Like you were built for something greater, but somehow you never quite started? This is the story of a man who had an extraordinary gift and almost wasted it completely. Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you will never look at your excuses the same way again. In a quiet town between two rolling hills lived a young man named Daniel. From the age of 8, he could take apart any machine, clocks, radios, broken toys, and put them back together perfectly. His fingers moved like they had a mind of their own. His eyes could spot a misaligned gear from across the room. Everyone saw his talent, but talent alone is never the problem. Daniel smiled when people praised him. Then he went home and did nothing, because beneath all that talent lived a comfortable habit, the habit of waiting. Waiting for the right moment, waiting for inspiration, waiting for tomorrow. And tomorrow always came, and tomorrow always left. And nothing ever began. One autumn morning, a new shop appeared at the end of town. Elias and Son, master clockmakers. Inside worked an old man named Elias. He didn't just repair clocks, he crafted them, perfect clocks that never lost a second. And one afternoon, Daniel walked into that shop. On the workbench lay the most intricate clock Daniel had ever seen. "Unfinished," Elias said, "just like every dream that never got started." Then he made an offer. "I will give you the parts, the tools, and the instructions. You have 30 days to assemble it." Daniel felt excitement rise, but Elias added one rule. "Every day you delay, I remove one part, and once it's gone forever." Daniel took the box home. He felt ready. He told himself he would start tomorrow, but tomorrow became Sunday. Sunday became Monday. Monday became Wednesday. He imagined success. But he did not begin. On day 8, he opened the box. One part was missing. A small note read, "Day 7, 1 delay, 1 loss." Daniel felt the truth hit him. Time does not wait, and neither do opportunities. Still, doubt crept in. What if he failed? What if he wasn't as talented as everyone believed? So he studied, he prepared, he waited again, and more parts disappeared. Anger replaced fear. That night, Daniel asked himself, "Why do I keep stopping myself?" The answer hurt. As long as he never truly tried, he could always say, "I could have done it if I really tried." But the lie was costing him everything. That night, he placed the first gear, and he did not stop. The next morning, he made one decision, not to finish the clock, just to attach 3 pieces before breakfast. 3 pieces, that was all. 3 became 6, 6 became 12. For the first time in years, he showed up for himself. The work wasn't easy, but something changed. Each small success made the next step easier. The clock began to take shape, and so did Daniel. When he opened the box on day 20, no new parts were missing. He was keeping up. On day 27, he hit a wall. The escapement wheel refused to align. He failed 14 times. The old voice returned. "Maybe you're not good enough." He almost listened. Instead, he rested for 10 minutes. Then he tried again. On the 15th attempt, click. At sunrise on day 30, Daniel placed the finished clock on Elias's workbench. Elias turned it over, listened, watched it tick. "Wind it," he said. The clock came alive, perfect, clear, beautiful. 41 people have tried this challenge," Elias said. Only 6 finished. Not because they lacked talent, but because they lacked consistency. Then he looked at Daniel and said, "I didn't give you a challenge. I gave you a mirror." Daniel didn't become famous overnight, but he stopped waiting. He started working. 3 years later, he built a clock that never lost time. And when people asked his secret, he said, "I stopped waiting for the perfect moment. I started with the next 5 minutes I had." You are holding your own unfinished clock, and the parts are disappearing. You don't need to be ready. You just need to begin. Motivation doesn't create action. Action creates motivation. So do 5 minutes today. Just 5. Because that's how Daniel built his clock. And that's how every great life is built. One small, honest action at a time.